guys, it's Jess. There are a lot of dining options in the Disneyland Paris parks, so I wanted to share our top 5 restaurants and top dining tips. Stay tuned for some honorable mentions at the end as well. They didn't make it into the top 5, but I'll explain why. Starting at number 5, it is the Lucky Nugget Saloon. I think this one is a hidden gem, located in Frontierland in Disneyland Park. This table service restaurant is themed like a Gold Rush saloon bar in the Old West era and looks visually stunning as you enter through the wooden doors. It serves American Tex-Mex cuisine, and the ornate wooden decor and beautiful mural makes this a fantastic place to enjoy a meal. You can get the set menu for €25, which has a main course, dessert, and a drink, or you can just order a main on its own, which costs between €16 to €20. We tried the ribs, fish and chips, and burger. I particularly liked the pork ribs as it was nice and tender, the service was good, and food was served quickly too. So why does it make the top 5? For those who are new to Disneyland Paris, table service restaurant reservations are very popular, and it is sometimes a real struggle to get a reservation. The Lucky Nugget Saloon is a table service restaurant that doesn't need a reservation. This way you can be flexible with your time in the parks, as you're not restricted to table bookings, and still enjoy a table service meal in a beautifully themed restaurant. Top tip: as there are no reservations, there is a wait for tables, so don't forget to go a little bit earlier. Last time we waited for around 20 minutes. At number 4, it's the Plaza Gardens restaurant, situated in an elegant Victorian-style restaurant serving French cuisine. A childhood favorite, this is an all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant in Disneyland Park in Main Street, USA. You can eat here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For breakfast and dinner, it is character dining, so you can eat with the iconic Disney characters such as Mickey and Minnie. Do note that the character dining is more expensive, so for example, the breakfast menu costs €50 for an adult and €40 for a child, and for dinner it costs €80 for an adult and €40 for a child. The lunch menu is the cheapest option, and it's €45 for an adult and €25 for a child, but that doesn't have character dining. Top tip: if you are planning to eat at several table service restaurants and buffets, it might actually be cheaper to get a meal plan. I show you how to make your meal plans worth it in this video. Top tip: restaurant bookings go quickly, but don't be disheartened. If you regularly refresh the Disneyland Paris app, then sometimes there is availability. We booked our Disney trip a month before going and still managed to book Waltz, an American restaurant, and Bistro Chez Remy, both very popular restaurants. And I did this by regularly checking the app. The Plaza Gardens restaurant makes it into the top 5 because it offers character dining in a beautiful setting with delicious food. I'll be doing a detailed Plaza Gardens restaurant review, so don't forget to subscribe. Moving on to number 3, it's the Cafe Agrabah restaurant, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet in Adventureland in Disneyland Park and serves Middle Eastern food. It is a fantastic destination for a meal for Aladin fans, as the restaurant is inspired by the city of Agrabah. I just love the vibrant colors and how immersive it feels. It really is like you are in a bustling marketplace. There is a wide assortment of authentic Middle Eastern food. Fun fact: a specialist maker of Middle Eastern delicacies called Noura supplies this restaurant, and the hand-rolled phyllo pastry has 15 to 18 layers. A must-try dish is the lamb. When we had it, it was super tender. I also love the wide range of hummus options, and the desserts are great too. This is one of our favorite restaurants at Disneyland Paris. The adult menu costs €40 and the child menu costs €22. At number 2, it is Pim Kitchen. Pim Kitchen is the only all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant in Walt Disney Studios and is located in the Avengers campus. It serves American cuisine and costs €45 for an adult, which includes a cold drink, and for a child it costs €25. The restaurant has a really fun theme, supersized or miniature-sized food based on the Ant-Man and the Wasp movies. It's themed like a lab, so things are served in flasks, beakers, and test tubes, which I thought was pretty cool. The food and service was good, and the theming is great, making it stand out from the other buffets, like the supersized burger. For a detailed review of the dining experience at Pim Kitchen, check out this video here, because I show you close up what the food looks like, all the different food options within the buffet, and also how we rated it. There are some really great restaurants in Disneyland Paris, and they can't all make it to the top 5, so after we reveal our number 1 restaurant, we'll talk about the 2 that deserves an honorable mention. Finally, at number 1, it is Waltz, an American restaurant. This elegant table service restaurant is located in Disneyland Park on Main Street, USA, and pays homage to the life and work of Walt Disney. The restaurant is one of the more expensive restaurants in Disneyland Paris and costs 55 euros for an adult and 30 euros for the children's menu. It serves American cuisine with European influences. Top tip: for restaurant prices and an idea of what the menu includes, check out the Disneyland Paris app. What is unique about this restaurant is that if you get a table by the window, you can actually watch the parade as you dine there. The rooms are all themed differently, including 4 rooms which reflect the Disneyland Park's 4 different lands: Fantasyland, Adventureland, Discoveryland, and Frontierland. The food and its presentation is great, the service is excellent, and I love that the waiter took me around the different rooms telling me about them. Check out this detailed restaurant review for Waltz in this video here, where I show you why it is the best restaurant in Disneyland Paris. Here's another top tip for you. For Waltz, I recommend making a reservation for when the restaurant first opens, as it is quieter, and if you go a few minutes earlier, you might have a greater chance of sitting by the windows. It's so great to see Main Street USA from a different perspective, and a parade if there is one at the time. Do you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's talk about the 2 restaurants which deserve a mention, even though they didn't make it into the top 5. The first one is Bistro Chez Remy, a beautiful table service restaurant with excellent theming located in the Walt Disney Studios park. It really feels like you are transported into a Parisian bistro from Ratatouille. I love the details such as the supersized plates and wine bottles, making you feel like that you see everything from the perspective of a rat. It doesn't make it into the top 5 as we think the food at the other restaurants tastes better. If you are a Ratatouille fan, then this is a dining experience not to be missed. Fun fact, to make the food in the Ratatouille movie look delicious, every dish was actually made in a kitchen, photographed, and then animated. The second honorable mention is Captain Jack's Restaurant des Pirates. This is a unique dining experience at Disneyland Paris, and it is the only restaurant which is within an attraction, which is super cool. Depending on where you are seated, you can watch the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction boats sail by as you eat your meal. Fun fact, this iconic attraction is in 5 of the 6 Disney resorts, and there is a scene which features in all 5. It's the jail scene with the dog that holds the key. But it's slightly different in the Shanghai Disneyland one, as the pirates have turned to skeletons waiting for the dog to give them the key. The atmosphere is really special, as it feels like you are seated in an outdoor restaurant in the nighttime overlooking a lagoon. This restaurant is located in Adventureland in Disneyland Park and serves Caribbean food. Dishes include grilled wahoo and jerk pork. It is one of the more expensive restaurants in the park. A 3-course meal for an adult is 45 euros, and if you order just the main, the prices range from 32 to 41 euros. It was a family favorite when it used to be the Blue Lagoon restaurant, but since the menu changed, we're just not as excited about it, and so it didn't make it into the top 5. Thanks for watching! There's a lot to do in Disneyland Paris, so don't forget to check out my videos on the top 10 rides and also 12 top tips for your trip.